Hello everyone, my name is Rashid Malik. In this video, we are going to learn how to migrate your WordPress website from one hosting to another hosting, or migrating your WordPress website from local server to the live server. You can also apply the same method for cloning your WordPress website from one domain to another domain. So in my case, I'm going to migrate the WordPress website from one hosting to another. I am going to migrate this website from Namecheap hosting to another domain with the A2 hosting. And I have divided this process of migration into different parts, the old hosting and the new hosting. Here I have mentioned what we need to do on the old hosting and what we need to do on the new hosting. Now the first step is to download the WP content. Now let's go to the Namecheap cPanel and go to the file manager. Let's go here, public, and then click on WP content. Now you will not be able to download it unless you compress it. Just click on compress here to zip archive and compress files. It can take time depending on how big your website is. Now our file is compressed. Just click on close and click on go again, and here you can see our file is compressed. Just click on download. Okay, now our file is downloaded successfully, and let's go back and see what's the next step. Just mark it, and the next step is to download the SQL database. Now just go back to the cPanel, scroll down and click on PHP MyAdmin. Okay, this is the database that we need to download. Just click on it. Now click on export and click go. Okay, now our database is downloaded successfully. Now let's go back and see what's the next step. Just mark it. Now the next step is to copy the table prefix. Table prefix is very important when it comes to migrating your WordPress website from one hosting to another. Now let's go back to the cPanel and click on file manager. We are already here. Just click on it and click on wp-config.php. Click on edit. Just scroll down, and here you can see the table prefix. You just copy it and save it here. Okay, now our this step is also completed, and all the steps that we need to do on the old hosting are done. Now let's go to the new hosting, and that is A2 hosting, and start the process. Just close all these tabs and go click on A2 hosting, click on login. Now the reason I'm using the A2 hosting is because this is one of the best hosting when it comes to pricing, support, security and speed. So if you are looking to buy a new hosting, make sure to go for the A2 hosting. I have mentioned the link to A2 hosting down below in the description. Okay, now we are logged in. Just click on cPanel. Now we are in the cPanel, and before we start the migration process, first of all we need to install the WordPress on our new domain. Click on install now and select the domain where you want to install the WordPress. So this is the domain. Add the username, password, and the email. Now just click on install. Okay, now our WordPress is installed successfully. Now go back to the cPanel dashboard and go to the file manager. Now select domain from here and go down. So this is the WP content. Now the first step that we need to do on our new hosting is to delete the WP content. Just go to the file manager here and click on delete. Okay, now our this step is completed. Now the next step is to upload the WP content that we have just downloaded from the old hosting. Just go back to the cPanel. Now click on upload, select files, and this is the file. Okay, now our WP content is uploaded successfully. Just click on go back and just click on it. And here is the WP content that we have just uploaded. Just click on it and click extract files. Okay, now here is our WP content. Now let's see what's the next step. Now this step is completed. Okay, now the next step is to drop the database file. Don't worry about it, I'll just show you in a minute. Just go to the cPanel again and scroll down, click on PHP My Admin. Now finding the exact database of the website is very difficult because we have lots of databases here and lots of websites. So for this purpose, just go back to the file manager, and here you can see the WP config. Just click on edit. Now here you can see the database name. Just copy it and go back to the PHP My Admin. Control F and paste it here. So this is our database. Just click on it. Now check all, click on drop. Yes. Now just find it again and just click on it in order to make sure that there's nothing in it. Okay, now this step is also completed, and the next step is to upload the SQL database that we have downloaded from the old hosting. Just go here and click on import, choose file, and this is the database. Go. Okay, now our SQL file is uploaded successfully. Now just go to the options over here and I'll show you what's the next step is to change the URL. Now we will copy the this is our old URL and our new URL is this one where we have installed the WordPress. It will not work. I will just copy the URL and just go here, paste it here, and just roll in and paste it here. Okay, now our URL is now changed. Just go back here, and the next step is to change the table prefix that we have just copied from the old hosting. Just copy it and go to the file manager WP config and open it here. Just scroll down and here you can see the table prefix. Just delete this one and replace it with the old one. Now click on save changes. Now the table prefix is also updated. Now if we just go back to the website, now our website is migrated successfully, but still there are few steps that needs to be completed in order to make sure it works perfectly. Now just log into your website, and now when you are logging in, make sure use the logins of the previous website. Okay, now we are logged into the WordPress dashboard, and let's see what's the last step, and that is installing the Better Search and Replace plugin. Let's go to the plugins, click on add new. Okay, now the reason I'm installing this plugin is because most of the time when we migrate the WordPress website, it also comes with the URL of the previous website, and that needs to be replaced with the new one. So for this purpose, the better search and replace plugin is the best plugin. Now go to the tools, click on better search replace. Now search for the old URL and make sure you just use the website name, nothing else, because it can cause conflicts. So just use the domain name. Okay, now select all the tables, check this one, and uncheck this. Now click on run search and replace. It will take some time and go through all the database files and replace any URL that comes with the old website. Okay, now you can see it has replaced 61 URLs with the new one. So that's why make sure to use this plugin, because most of the time your website can be redirected to the old domain. So in order to fix that issue, this plugin is wonderful. Now let's go to the website. Now you can see our website is migrated successfully. If you found any value from this video, make sure to like this video and also subscribe my channel. I will upload more helpful videos and also help you to choose the right tool for your online business. Thank you so much.